7 across the front here in the first of 5 in perfect conditions after Tuesday night's downpour. And now, hard to pick an early leader. They're all going forward at the moment. First across will be Token Dreamer. On the outside of it, Governess is having a look, and Governess will find the top. So Governess, without too much work, Melissa just urging it along a little bit, will take up the running there from Token Dreamer. Quite content to take the sit. Caught without cover at the moment there is Back in the Day for Rob Graham, although can drop to the pegs. And as I speak, does so. So they're all Indian file. In turn, the pole marker, Just Bring It Cresco, has settled fourth. On its back in turn will be Walk a Mile in My Shoes in the green TAB colours. Relegated to second last from the wide draw, Mighty Big Boy. And last of all is A Bit More Bliss for Scotty Stewart. They were Indian file there, but they're just a little bit of chopping and changing up in the middle of the field there at the moment. But while this is going on, up in front, Governess is doing the job nicely and goes along, leads clearly. On its back at the moment is Token Dreamer's been getting a nice run in transit so far, and it travels back to where they started from. In turn there, working up on the outside there is Rob Graham with Back in the Day. I was trying to pick those red colours. It's Back in the Day who's punching what little breeze there is, if there's any at all. Getting a lovely drag into it at the moment there will be Just Bling It Cresco in the 1-1 there. As the speed seems to be genuine, a couple of these being just urged along. 3 back the pegs is Walk a Mile in My Shoes, being shaded by a Mighty Big Boy, and in turn last of all, but just warming to the task and stretching out, A Bit More Bliss. They put the bell behind them and head towards the 800, and an even run race. Governess up in front, not letting the other one outside it get too close. Back in the Day, and the speeds are going along nicely, able to drop into the pegs there at the moment. Was Just Bling It Cresco to be leaders back. There's a gap there to on its back in turn is Mighty Big Boy. Out of the pack, threading its way through for Beck is Walk a Mile in My Shoes. Getting into it, warming to the task. As I said, A Bit More Bliss is getting a nice drag into it, and just dropping off the pack at the moment is Token Dreamer as they head down the back here, and Rob Graham's taken Back in the Day to the top here, done most of the work in this race, but out of the pack, Walk a Mile in My Shoes, been driven a treat by Beck, as has the other one, A Bit More Bliss, who is just stalking these two up in front. They've got the better of Governess and those other horses further back, Just Bling It Cresco, and in turn they're out widest will be Mighty Big Boy, and forget about Token Dreamer. But in the straight here, Back in the Day, joined in the middle there, I was going to say by Walk a Mile in My Shoes. Down the outside, A Bit More Bliss. Back in the Day's going to hold them off. A good effort there, and Back in the Day wins nicely. Full length on the line, 2 in second spot, A Bit More Bliss. In turn there on the inside was a Walk a Mile in My Shoes. They've come well clear of Mighty Big Boy, who was probably 20 away, another 15 away to Just Bling It Cresco. In turn, 10 back there to Governess, and last of the 7 there was Token Dreamer.